Welcome to the Windows 10 and Computer channel, and this is a little ranting video. I think today we could rant a little bit about Windows 10, and especially one thing that a lot of you have brought to my attention because it's something we talk about quite regularly. It's something that a lot of you bring up in their comments because we get to a point where, Windows 10 is advancing, it gets new features and new things that we can take a look at. But at some point, you wonder exactly who and why and how all of this is actually going into play. Now, I understand that a operating system that needs to advance, needs to have new features, needs to have new ways of showing us things, and it's fine. I like new features. I'm one of those that do like new features, that do enjoy. One of the reasons I'm an insider is do enjoy testing these features before everybody else. But overall, in the big scheme of things in Windows, you look at some of the things they've done recently, bringing Notepad to the Microsoft Store. And you're like, yeah, why did you do that? It's within Windows. It's already there. And not just that, you're like, really, there's a team working at improving Notepad? Wasn't Notepad fine? Isn't there something else that you can look at, or make better? Um, you know, I get some of the things that they do. I get some of the new features they look at. I get on some of the improvements within the operating system, but I don't get a lot of the stuff that they actually talk about that I'm just, like I just said, Notepad, for example. Also, there's a question of features. How many new features do people really need? Honestly, I start looking at the Feedback Hub, and you go to the Feedback Hub, and what you notice in the Feedback Hub is that there's a lot of comments of, well, Dark Team should be like this, and there should be this new feature there, and there should be this new thing like that, and, you should have a vertical bar in the middle of the screen for that. And you're like, really? Really? Come on. There's that stuff that you look at, and it's interesting because it can't connect, which is kind of weird. But, you look at that, and you're like, huh, okay. I get some of the stuff. I get there are some improvements. But overall, you know what? I think they are going in a wrong direction. Maybe they should ask regular people what they would like to, have in Windows. I'm sure a lot of you will say, well, stop giving us these big updates every year. I'm sure a lot of people will start saying, well, you shouldn't, push us or force us to upgrade to this or that. Yeah, I think it's time that Microsoft already they're in the right direction. They've done some changes to the update process, changes to the way Windows 10 is actually being, pushed to us. Defer updates. These are things people want, definitely. These are things people want. The ability to, wait longer for some updates, and do different things like that. That is perfect. I can understand some of the visuals also. I like transparency. You can turn it off if you don't want it because some of you can't really, it's making it more difficult for you to see. But overall, in a visual aspect, I like the visual aspect and some improvements there. But why add new apps and new things that very little people actually use? And not counting that a lot of the new stuff that is there, people don't even know they exist. So you get to a point where it's like, how many new features do we really need? Why don't the focus of the Windows development change and go into another direction? And stop playing around with the old apps that were already fine. I don't understand why we need an upgrade to Notepad, like I said at the beginning of the video. So anyways, this is my rant. What do you guys think about this? If you enjoy videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.